Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 30th of July 2019. We're going to reflect on Matthew 13:36-43. Then Jesus left the crowds and went into the house, and his disciples approached him, saying, "Explain to us the parable of the weeds of the field." Jesus answered, "The one who sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, and the good seed are the children of the kingdom. The weeds are the children of the evil one, and the enemy who sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are angels. Just as the weeds are collected and burned up with fire, so will it be at the end of this age. The Son of Man will send his angels, and they will collect out of his kingdom all causes of sin and all evildoers, and they will throw them into the furnace of fire, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Let anyone with ears listen, the gospel of the Lord." A few days ago, we reflected on the parable of the weeds, and I spoke about how the best way for the enemy to cause damage among believers is through infiltration. Governments have practiced this strategy for millennia, placing sleeper agents in enemy countries. They are not given immediate missions, but are required to act as a potential asset if activated. Many of these sleeper agents attain positions of power and influence before they are activated. As you can imagine, it's a very effective strategy. Jesus says the kingdom of heaven may be compared to someone who sowed good seed in his field. According to the explanation he provides today, these good seed are the children of the kingdom. Then he goes on to say that while everyone was asleep, which suggests a period of complacency where alert levels are low or non-existent, an enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and then went away. The enemy, Jesus explains, is the devil, and the weeds are his children. Both seeds, of course, germinated and grew, which is when the slaves noticed that there were weeds among the wheat. Jesus doesn't tell us who the slaves are, but that's quite possibly us who are reflecting upon this right now. When we see evil around us, especially in the vineyard, don't we ask Jesus why he permits it? His answer is what he gave the apostles. In removing the weeds, you would also remove the wheat. Let them grow until the day of judgment, and then there will be a reckoning. A bit of botany might prove helpful in understanding this parable. In some translations, the parable is referred to as the parable of the Darnell. Now, Darnell is a poisonous weed that closely resembles wheat. The difference between darnel and real wheat is evident only when the plants mature and the ears appear. The ears of the real wheat are heavy and droop, while the ears of the darnel stand up straight. By the time they can be differentiated, their roots have entwined, and removing one will damage the other. Now let's forget about the botany, because not all the pieces fit together in this parable. If the field is the world that Jesus says it is, then evil people can do a lot of damage, including subverting good people, the wheat, and they do. But it is also possible for good people to influence evil people and change them. So if we really are good people, if we really are the wheat, instead of wishing punishment on Judgment Day for those whom we consider evil, let us pray that God's grace falls upon them, so like us, they too can shine like the sun in the kingdom of our Father. Because you know what? The best way to destroy an enemy is to make him your friend. Think about that. God bless you.